Ladies and gentlemen, class begins now. What's up? How you doing? That's right. Class has started. 100% participation. What's up? How y'all doing? I was in my groove. That's right. I was in my groove. You know what? I am not much of a dancer. That's right. I don't. I'm the two-stepper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I tell you, sometimes people try to get me to get out on the dance floor and try to dance sometimes. I'm like, no, it's like, oh, come on. I mean, I'm just not, I have to be in the mood to dance. I don't know why, but I eventually will dance, but I have to be in the mood. And then when I am dancing, I'm pretty much the two-stepper. Hey, I'm a lover, not a dancer. Anyway, welcome back over here, you guys. Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking that thumbnail. And let's just get right into it. Hey, R&B Divas. We're talking about the R&B Divas verses over here, and we only are talking about songs. Someone left in the comments section, I can't remember who the person was, the name, and inquired about Everything That I Missed at Home by Cherrelle. And that's when I was doing the Karen White and Cherrelle comparison with Karen White's Secret Rendezvous and Cherrelle's Affair. So I was like, well, no, I wasn't covering the album, even though I talked about the albums. But it wasn't about the albums, it was about the singles, those two singles. And so as I am getting the idea of maybe thinking about Cherrelle's Everything I Missed at Home, then it hit me. It just fell out of nowhere. That's what I like about over here. God just let it fall. And immediately I was like, Anita Baker's giving you the best that I've got. And I immediately went into like, yes, these songs are similar. I know you guys over there are probably saying, oh my gosh, you have put Anita Baker and Cherrelle and the verses together. You're doggone right I have. Yeah, it's the song. So here we are. We have Anita Baker's Giving You the Best That I've Got and Cherrelle's Everything I Missed at Home. Hey, these songs are definitely similar and should be compared. Again, over here, we're pretty much hitting like the surface. We're not going like really in depth, I don't know. Maybe I need to have somebody, you know what I'm going to do? I don't know. I might have a musician come on the show over here for my verses and break it down a little bit more, of the technical stuff, because I know, trust me, I'm working on some things, so maybe I have someone come in and talk to me one day about, like the actual, the production of the song and why they are similar. I hear the similarities, it can sense the similarities, but I know some of you guys like for it to be broken down a little bit more. As I say, you have all kinds of learners out there, so it's what it is. But let's get right into it. Won't be long at all. Both singles came out in 1988. That's right. And I always thought that Cherrelle's Affair was the first song and Everything I Missed at Home was the second single. What a surprise. I was pleasantly surprised. Well, actually, I was kind of astonished when I found out that Everything I Missed at Home was the first single. I don't know why. But anyway, so Everything I Missed at Home came out in 1988, the latter part of 1988. And so did Giving You the Best That I've Got. So it's kind of hard, for me to think about who copied who. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, I'm just saying, you guys, you can copy each other out there. Be like, oh, okay, you mean the song similar to this one? But anyway, it looks like both of these songs came out around the same time, and I'm sure that Anita Baker was nowhere near Jam and Lewis at the time the song came out. You know what I'm saying? Or Skip Scarborough, I think, is also who wrote that song, co-wrote that song. But anyway, and I've also talked about Skip Scarborough's wife. What's that lady name? Alton McClain in Destiny. She is the one who was the original singer for I've Learned to Respect the Power of Love. Where Alton McClain, if I'm not mistaken, was married to Skip Scarborough, who is no longer with us. But anywho. So from what I gather about the song Giving You the Best That I've Got, way back when, listening to Anita Baker talk about her, I think, Rhythm of Love album. I don't know why they was talking about Giving You the Best I Got. I came across an article during that time back in 1994, 95. Anywho, so I think the demo made its way to Anita Baker, and it was not well put together. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Paris sisters, we love the Paris sisters over here. Paris sisters, I need to talk about them. But anyway, so they, the way Anita Baker was explaining it once before was that it was just the song was kind of like all over the place. It wasn't put together. Background vocals here and background vocals there for the most part. And I think Anita Baker kind of has some hands on as far as helping to, structure the song as well as write some of the lyrics, and then it ends up with Giving You the Best That I Got. So that's kind of like the story behind that song. Now, what I gather from Jam and Lewis back in the day when they were talking about, putting together Cherrelle's Affair album, I think what their approach was with that song was kind of like give it like this kind of like lounge type vibe that they were looking for. I don't recall them ever saying anything jazzy, but definitely a lounge type song. And if you listen to Everything I Missed at Home, I can remember, and some of you guys, if you live in the Atlanta area, I don't know the name of the restaurant, but there's a restaurant that I went to, I frequent in Atlanta, but I don't pay attention to. I need to start. I'm paying attention to names of restaurants. But there's a pianist. He in this restaurant, and so he just sits at the piano and he plays the piano. And it's kind of like a dimly lit restaurant. Nice food, by the way. But anyway, he plays the piano, and you can go over there and tip him and everything. But it's a nice restaurant. I think it's somewhere around Lenox Mall. Like I see, I can't remember the name of the streets in Atlanta. Like I said, I just go and I don't pay attention to anything. But I think it's like on that road. But anywho, and so that's the kind of feel that it gives me. It kind of gives me that lounge vibe. But both of these songs are definitely similar in style to me. And I think both of them are definitely kind of jazzy, smoky like, and just very similar. But you know what? I don't know if I could see what I was about to say. No, I was about to say I don't know if I could see Anita Baker singing the song Everything That I Missed at Home. That's what I was about to say. But then I had to change my mind and said, I don't know. Anita Baker probably would sing a song like Everything I Missed at Home, because in my head, as soon as I was saying that, you know what my head said to me? It said, wait a minute, don't speak too fast, because there's a song on Anita Baker's album, Giving You the Best That I Got, that I just love. I love that song, and it's called Good Love. You know, so as I'm hearing Good Love in my head, I'm saying to myself, like, she probably would sing Everything That I Missed at Home. She probably would change up some of the production, make it lighter. That's the thing again with Cherrelle's songs. Cherrelle's songs are very heavily produced. There's a lot going on. For just my, vocabulary, I would just say that it's a lot of clutter to me. There's a whole lot of instrumentation going on with her productions. It works for her. It works for her vocally, and I do like those songs. But now when I'm comparing and contrasting them with other songs, I'm saying, yeah, it's a tad bit much. But now, when it comes to Anita Baker's album, Giving You the Best That I Got, when it comes to production, it is my least favorite album by her from a production standpoint. It was very watered down to me. Like it lacked life. It did. I was saying to myself, like, okay, I like them, but I don't know what you want me to do with this album, Anita. And on the strength of two number ones, right? She got two number ones. Wasn't Just Because a number one album? I think it was. I think Just Because was a number one album. I mean, not an album, a number one single. And I think Giving You the Best That I Got, wasn't that one a number one as well? I don't know, you guys. I could be wrong because I didn't look that up. I'm sorry. I really didn't look it up. But I want to say it was. Don't y'all want to say that with me? Go on and say it with me. Make me feel good. Make me feel good and tell me, say, yes, Peppy. Yes, both of those songs. Just Because was number one. And I have the greatest hits over here. I should just go over there and get the greatest hits and just look at it. But anywho, it is what it is. I still think she did pretty good. When it comes to album sales with Giving You the Best That I Got. I still say, hold on, y'all. Let me look this up, because I just hate. Don't you just hate not knowing things? When you ask yourself, you trying to look up something, and then you go, I just know I know that. And then you have to go look it up. So just bear with me, you guys, and let me look this up. But I think Just Because and Giving You the Best That I Got definitely were songs that went to number one. I think one went to number one on the pop charts. Or was it that the album was number one on the pop charts? Ooh, child, y'all making me tired over here. And I don't know where I need to go in order to find that information. Okay, so I was right. So Just Because and Giving You the Best That I Got went to number one. Giving You the Best That I Got went to number three on the pop charts. And I think the album went to number one on the pop charts. See, I know. See, I told you. But anyway, both of these songs are, as I said, Anita Baker's album is just so watered down. And then with Giving You the Best That I Got, and then with Cherrelle's Affair, it's just so heavily produced. It's just too much going on in that album. I don't know what jam. Bottled water with Crystal Light. That's all it is. Uh, so I don't know. Now, when it comes to giving you the best that I've got, the theme. So Anita Baker is singing to her man, and she's telling her man that, hey, ain't there something I can give you for exchange in exchange for everything you done for me? So basically, she wants her man to know that he's been good to her, and she wants to be good to him in return. That's what Anita is saying. And she's saying, I'm willing to bet everything on my wedding ring. I'm giving you the best that I got. Now, Cherrelle, on the other hand, Cherrelle says, you give me attention. You're someone who understands my need. What she say? A love that is sensitive. Everything I missed at home. So now Cherrelle is saying, she's telling her man, but she's not telling her man anything. She's telling the man that's showing her attention, hey, listen here, fella, you doing everything that he ain't doing. Have you ever wondered when you were a child and you listened to certain songs as a child, and you just listen to them and you sing them, and in the back of your mind, you know what you're singing about, but you're telling yourself, like, I know I'm not singing this? That's one of those songs there. Cherrelle's, because I was young singing that song. I was like, what? How is it that I'm going to sing that song about Cherrelle? Let me see here. You know what, y'all? See, y'all doing this to me. It's y'all. Hold on. Hold on. We ain't gonna go too far because I don't want them to hit me with no copyrights or something like that. But you give me attention. You're someone who understands my needs, a man who is sensitive, everything I missed at home. You know how to hold me and do all the things I want to feel inside each tender kiss. See, baby, inside of each tender kiss, I've been saying the lyrics wrong. I'm not gonna tell you what I was saying with that particular line. Inside of each tender kiss, I get everything I missed at home. Oh, I get everything I missed at home. Ooh, I messed those two lines up in the song. That's interesting. It's really interesting. Oh no, so it's time to say which one I like the most. Anita girl, I like yours better. I do. If I have to compare the two, and I know a lot of people want to say, oh, well, you like Anita Baker's version because of what? Because I guess she's the bigger diva, if you will, in this particular category. And I don't think so. I just like how Anita Baker packages her music, her production. She's very hands-on and she understands everything. It's just something is missing with the song Everything I Missed at Home when I listen to it as a whole. It seems like it's just, oh, see, y'all do this to me. It seems, you remember in the beginning of this video, I was saying that Anita Baker said when she got the demo, it was like it's a whole bunch of stuff here and a whole lot of stuff over there. Like the song was just kind of scattered. She had to kind of, shape it up a little bit. Even though I like Cherrelle's Everything I Missed at Home, I'm still saying to myself in my head, it's lacking. Like it's a song that sounds like it was never finished to me. Like I hear what she's saying, but by the time she says it, she goes into the chorus. And with Anita Baker's song, I get the full picture. I can see it. I know what she's saying. Cherrelle, I get it. But something about Anita Baker is just it's a better. I was about to say, is it mature? Yeah. Okay. All right. It's just my thought. I'm going to say for Cherrelle, I mean, Anita Baker, she is coming from that grown woman standpoint, like she's mature with this thing. Like this man, he's here, and I'm about to give it back to this man. You understand what I'm saying? It's give and take 50-50. And Cherrelle is more like immature love, like, eh, yeah, I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. But anyway. Oh, we did a 20-minute video with this one. But anyway, if you made it to this part of the video, then why don't you go ahead on and hit that like button as well as hit the subscribe button. Yes, please do that. I appreciate you guys so much for your support. And remember to put your behind where your heart desires to be. And also, whenever I leave my mother's presence, she always says to me, baby, remember I love you, but God love you best. I'm saying that to you all today. I love you. Thank you so much for your support. And on that note, I look forward to seeing you in next